What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, Authentically Nat. My name is Natalie if you are new here, and if you are not new here, then welcome back to the channel. We are starting another weekend in my life vlog. What you guys just saw was me winding down after getting home from work on a Friday night. This is how I kind of wind down from the long work day and recoup and regenerate. As most of you already know, I make mostly content on how I live my life outside of my 9 to 5 and how I live it and use the time as intentionally as possible to live a long, healthy, happy, balanced life because we are all complex individuals and we're multifaceted and there are different needs that we all have. Like I was saying, I was showing you guys my kind of like routine of when I get home. It is a Friday night. I try to take Friday nights a little bit more slowly just so that I have energy for Saturday and Sunday to do actually things that I want to do, because when I find I don't have energy for things, I don't know if you guys find this, like I want to do things, but when I don't have the energy for it, forcing myself to do it also feels like a chore. So in order to avoid that, I'm gonna try and take it slow today and then bring you guys along with me for the rest of the weekend. Guys, me and ice water go together real bad. Like, me and room temperature water, I cannot. I hate. I don't like room temperature water, you guys. I cannot with it. Like, it doesn't even quench my thirst for some reason. Like, I still feel thirsty after room temperature water. I think it's a psychological thing. So yeah, but anyways, I served myself some dinner because I'm a little bit hungry. I'm not that hungry, so I didn't serve myself that much. I'm gonna sit down, enjoy my new show. It's The Testaments on Hulu. It's a continuation of The Handmaid's Tale. Obsessed with that show, I fear. I am obsessed with that show. So yeah, and then I'm gonna do a little light editing, shall I say? I hope so. I wanna get a short form, like mini weekend vlog up. So we'll see if that happens. Morning vlog. It is Saturday morning. Yesterday we had the coziest Friday night. I did the things that I wanted to do. I watched The Testaments and it was really, really good. I'm excited to see how the story unfolds. If you like The Handmaid's Tale, I do think you're gonna like The Testaments. I do. Because I also just edited a little mini vlog because I have seen people doing like mini vlogs on their short form content like TikTok, Instagram, and you know, reels and stuff like that, and I just like wanted to try it out. So check that out. If you guys see mini vlogs here and there like in short form content, like definitely check it out. So woke up this morning, made myself a little breakfast. I made myself the like cream cheese avocado bagel with like lime and salt. Dude, there used to be a coffee or deli place on my college campus that sold that kind of like bagel, and I honestly fell so in love with it. At first I was like, cream cheese and avocado and lime and salt. It didn't like register in my brain as like a bagel thing, but it was actually so good. It was so good and it was honestly so delicious. So ever since, when I can, I make them. So when I have a little bit more time in the morning on Saturday mornings, Sunday mornings, I do make myself a little breakfast, like cutesy little breakfast with my coffee and such. During the week, I usually meal prep, like a overnight oats kind of thing, which is still good, but I just like taking it to work. So I have been on this journey of needing to put more movement in my life because I just like sit a lot. I sit to edit. I sit at my job to work. Sometimes I stand a lot, with like court appearances and things like that. I'll stand and, go to the courthouse and stuff. But for the most part, I'm sitting. And that's not good for you. My nutritionist, my doctor, every time I go to any doctor, they're like, are you moving? Are you having movement in your life? No, and it's not your business. No, it quite literally is. So I'm going to go try out again. I remember in college and even law school, I would go strength train a couple times a week at my local gym. And when I started working, I like kind of stopped doing that. And like, it wasn't like a habit that I did for like just a couple months. Like I did that for years, for like, I want to say 6 years. And then 6 to 7 years. And then I just stopped. And I actually really enjoyed it. I remember really enjoying it. I am trying to make a more like home-friendly kind of strength training workout space. I do want to see if I can invest in some dumbbells and stuff, just because I find that like the hardest part for me is to like actually leave my house and go to the gym, or leave my house and go to the class, or like whatever. So I'm like, if I really don't want to leave my house, and at least I have it at home. And then if I do want to leave my house, like, okay, then I'll leave my house, So, but until then, I will be going to the gym and do a little bit of strength training. I haven't in so long, and I'm actually kind of excited for it, because it's like if you do like mindfulness, like meditation and stuff, where it's like you really do that mind-body connection of like feeling yourself in the present moment and feeling your surroundings, and like what you physically feel, what you hear, what you see. I feel like it does. It's very similar to strength training, where it's like you're trying to feel every muscle in that particular muscle group as you're doing the specific exercise for the specific like muscle group you're training. And you really have to kind of like concentrate, and it really does remind me a lot of mindfulness and like being in that moment. So that was really nice. And also just like feeling kind of accomplished after feels really nice. So I'm going to go do that. And then we're going to run some errands, as always. And later tonight, we have a little date night with my guy. And I'll see you guys. You guys, before we go, check out the fit. This is our workout fit of the day. I just got my blue Gymshark leggings on, or teal. They're like the cheetah print ones. I have my chunky socks and my Reeboks, and then I have one of my favorite, I have this in 3 colors, my favorite workout shirt. I think it's so cute. Is it the most comfortable? No. But is it the most cute? Yes. And then I have my gray headband, and we're looking snatched and cute and ready to go to the gym. And then here's just a close-up of the outfit. You can see the detailings here. It is athletic wear, and then you can just see the like animal print detailings on the leggings. Hello, you guys. Last time we spoke, I was just leaving the gym. I had a phenomenal workout session, you guys. It was amazing. It reminded me of all the reasons why I genuinely love strength training. Like, it had all the like mindfulness and mind-body connection that I remember. And I do think, so the very last time I like consistently worked out for strength training, I feel like was between 2018 to 2023. And then 2024, I feel like it was very sporadic. So that's why I feel like now, 2026, I feel like my body, because like I realized like it hadn't been as long as I thought ago that I had strength trained. So it just felt like I went back into my regular routine, and it felt very natural for me. Of course, I couldn't carry what I used to carry before. My goals were always just to like little by little escalate to like a higher and higher level, like just making things harder for me in terms of like weight and in terms of types of exercise, little by little, compared to where I started. So kind of like an escalation type of, challenge. So I started with lower weights today, and I also actually recorded myself on how I did the exercises, because I just want to, in a couple of months, kind of compare and contrast my form and how much I'm lifting and all of that. So yeah, it was honestly really nice. But now we're at the mall, okay, because a couple of weeks ago I said I wanted to go look for, in my last vlog I said I wanted to go look for like summer sandals and maybe like some platform Converse. just because I feel like I'd wear Converse a lot, but I didn't actually get the chance to go. So now I'm here. I'm at the mall. I'm going to be trying on some of the shoes and probably stop by Journeys, probably stop by Nordstrom and see what they have. Just because I feel like I usually, honestly, for me, neglect the shoe portion. Like, I have a lot of clothes, I have a lot of accessories. Comparatively, I mean, I have a lot of shoes, but comparatively to the clothes and accessories I have. So I just want to build up my shoe repertoire. I also want to stop by Crocs. They have some really good platform clogs. I'm so interested to see how they fit and feel. So, yeah. Okay, so the bag was indeed secured, as you guys saw, and now we have to do a mandatory car haul. Like, we have to do one. I ended up getting a little sweet treat for my hard work in finding these shoes. I went to like 7 different stores because the first one didn't have my size, and I was trying to see if the other ones did, and then I ended up just getting a slightly different variation of the shoe I originally wanted, but it was my size. So, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But before that, also, I'm running out of my perfume, and one thing about me, I love smelling good. I don't like buying perfumes. They're so expensive for something so small, but I have to because I know how much I love to smell good. So I did go into Sephora. I did. And I got my first YSL perfume. I've had in the past Valentino. I've had, I think Burberry. This is my first YSL perfume. It's like, smells like warm florals. It's the Libre version. The lady at the store was helping me. She was so kind. She was like, I was like, I really like warm florals, and she's like, I got you. And so she like showed me all the warm floral like perfumes, and this one was my favorite. So I am going to do a quick TikTok on this, on like unboxing and trying it out, but and telling you guys exactly what I think of it. But this will be out after that anyway, so there's no spoilers. On to the shoes. I got the shoes I really, really wanted. So the shoes I was looking for were platform shoes. I was talking to my therapist about this, which is actually kind of funny. Why we were talking about this. We were saying we love platform shoes. I love platform shoes. Like, that's like my favorite type of shoe. I'm short. I like feeling a little bit taller, and I just love the way they look. I love the chunky look. Like, I love chunky jewelry, chunky shoes, chunky glasses. Yeah, that's my vibe. So I got platform Converse. I'm actually obsessed. These are the high top ones. I had high top white Converse a long time ago, and they just got really, really messed up, and so I had to get rid of them. And that was like in 2018. That was like when I was a freshman in college. So I got some new Converse, since not having Converse for like 7 years, and I love Converse. Not 7 years. I don't know. Maybe 7 years. Anyway, look at this. This is so freaking cute. So initially, like, the slightly less platform one, the only size they had was a 6.5, and I'm just not a 6.5. I'm barely a 6. I'm most comfortably a 5.5, 6, but 6.5, no. So I was just like, you know, like, I can get a higher platform. Like, the higher the better, you know? So this is a 6, and I'm absolutely obsessed with how they look. I cannot wait to style them. I'm going to have so much fun styling them in my Style With Me series. So very excited. I feel like it's such a versatile shoe. You could literally wear it anywhere. You dress it up, dress it down. I love it. I love it. I've been wanting Converse for so long. I've also been procrastinating on buying shoes, believe it or not. Like, my go-to things to buy is home decor and clothes and accessories. But shoes I neglect, perfumes I neglect. And, like, as you all know, as you guys likely know, like, shoes, you cannot neglect shoes. Like, you have to, like, the shoes really tie the whole outfit together. So, yeah. Then I got my chunky summer sandals. Okay, so these are Uggs. So, okay, look. Let me get this out. Guys, look. Are you ready? You guys, look at the chunky platform. So these are actually my second pair of Uggs. My first pair of Uggs, I begged my parents in like the 6th grade. I was like, Mom, Dad, I really, like, you don't understand. I need Uggs. Everyone has Uggs. I need them. And then and then they finally bought it for us, and they broke. Because I wore them. I wore them so much. And then ever since then, I'm just like, again, like, I procrastinate getting shoes, especially expensive shoes. Like, I know $100 is not, like, compared to, like, other types of shoes. I know, like, $400, $500. I'm not even touching that. I'm not, So $100 for me is a little bit expensive for shoes for my liking. But I was like, they're worth it. But you know, like you wear shoes all the time. Like you wear shoes like almost every single day, especially like a staple like a Converse or like a chunky like summer sandal like this. Like you're gonna wear these a lot, so it's worth it. And I just feel like, yeah, I got like my summer staple shoes. I hope they last for several years, just because I prefer buying like cute skirts and shirts and dresses over shoes. But they're so cute too. All right, so I am going to finish up this matcha, and me and my guy are going to have a date. So I'm going to get cute and dressed up, and I'm going to do a style with me. Because all my styles with me so far have been, like, running errands and, like, low-key casual cuteness. And, like, today I want it to be, like, a little bit more, you know? So, yeah. Hey guys, so I'm back home from the mall, and I just put all my little goodies away. I took a shower, but I did not wash my hair just because I'm gonna wash my hair tomorrow and do my diffuser routine and everything like that. But now I'm gonna get ready for a little date night, and I am so excited to show you guys the look. I haven't like gotten ready and cute in a really long time, like makeup, everything, like makeup, outfit, shoes, nails, the hair, the whole nine. And I know I just said I didn't wash my hair, but it's because I'm gonna do a slick back. And yeah, so I'm excited. I'm also gonna film a get ready with me on my TikTok. So be on the lookout for that if you want to see kind of a little like sped up tutorial. The look is coming together. It's definitely coming together. Okay, hey guys, so this is the finished look. We are ready to go on our little date night. I am so excited. I'm gonna take pictures in this outfit. I just have like my jewelry, my brand new tube top from Ross. I have my vintage Coach bag that I feel like pairs really well with the like light colors of the tube top. And I did film a TikTok on this whole outfit, so definitely go check me out on there, Authentically Nat. And so yeah, I'll bring you guys along with me for a fun little date night out. Okay, quick fit check for the vlog. So cute. And look at my shoes. I'm obsessed with these Chuck Taylors. Like, hello? And also just a quick close-up. Cute, cute, cute. Good morning, you guys. Well, actually it's the afternoon. I did wake up a little bit later than I had initially anticipated, just because we had a really late night last night. We just like did a lot of things, as you guys saw. Like we went to dinner, we went to a barcade. Like it was just like a lot of stimulating things, and we don't usually go out at night. We usually go out during the day. But it was still so fun. Like it was so fun. Like the food we ate was so good. The barcade, the music, because it was like an adult barcade. Well, yeah, because a barcade is for adults. There's a bar. Anyways, like the music was cool. Like it was just really like, it was such a nice vibe, and I really liked it a lot. And then I asked my boyfriend to take some cute little pictures of me, which we did get. Yeah, he's a really good Instagram boyfriend. And it was so fun. It was so fun, but I was really tired. I was so tired. So I decided to sleep in, just because like I woke up early at like 8:30 and my head was hurting. And it's like that happens every time my body's like, girl, it's not time yet. Like you gotta go, you need a little bit more sleep. And if it's Sunday, like, yeah, I want to do a lot of things. Like I just want as much of my day as possible awake, because tomorrow's Monday. And I just want to do like, you know, whatever I want to do. But no, I needed it, because then my whole day, like I would have more of my day, but my head would be hurting. And it just wouldn't be enjoyable. So yeah, I slept for like 10 hours. But anyways, so now we're up. And I had my breakfast. I have my little matcha here, matcha moment. And essentially what I have planned next is going to the gym. Yesterday I went to the gym for strength training, and I honestly felt so good afterwards. Just because I told you guys, like I'd strength trained for, you know, a good several years during college and law school, and I just missed it because I just stopped doing it when I started to work. But I did substitute it with other things. Like I did start running, I did start walking a lot, and then I started doing class pass classes, which so just implemented different things. But I do miss it, so I'm gonna go today. And that was another reason why this morning was kind of hard for me to get up to, because girl, yesterday I did like full body. I was just like, let me just do a couple of exercises for each, and it really wasn't a long workout, and they weren't like super intensive. It was like just one exercise for triceps, one exercise for biceps, one exercise or two exercises for core, two exercises for glutes, like, and they weren't like super complicated either. They were like dumbbell workouts, and don't get me wrong, dumbbell workouts can be really, really difficult. But I started with like the weight rather low, and so after I left, I didn't feel like super like just drained. I was like, no, this was like pretty like rejuvenating, and I felt energized. Tell me why this morning my whole body was like, girl, what happened? What did we do yesterday? Because core, triceps, back of my legs, like all sore. Like I can't even really sit for real. And they're like, my body's like, Natalie, what happened yesterday? But I'm sure it'll get better. I'm sure it will, go away after a couple days. And yeah, my goal is to do 3 times a week, so Saturdays and Sundays, and then once during the week, and then the rest of the days just like do a walking pad and stuff. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm excited to start trying a new little plan for myself and recording progress and stuff like that. So yeah, I just wanted to chat with you girlies this morning while I finished my matcha and then get ready for the gym. And here is the workout outfit. Very similar to yesterday. I told you guys I have this top in like 3 colors. I'm obsessed with this top. And then have this top for my face. Okay, let's go to the gym, y'all. So it's been a minute. The last time I spoke to you guys was we were heading out of the gym, I think. We've done quite a bit since then, and I fear that we are coming to the end of this weekend's vlog. But don't worry, there will be another one next week. I got you. So essentially, I diffused my hair. I washed my hair and diffused it, and so my hair is like pretty straight, to be honest. Like, if I don't diffuse it. So like this, even though it doesn't look as like, super curly, because it's not, my hair is naturally not like super curly, the diffuser does help with like shaping the curls and stuff. And my diffuser routine is on my TikTok and YouTube shorts, if you want to check that out. I also went to the grocery store, picked up some goods for the week, because I just can't, like, I'm just not one of those people yet that like can go to the grocery store during the week. Like, I need to have my food here already, because if I don't, then I'm just gonna be so lazy to go to the grocery store. So yeah, and then I just did a couple of things, but now, as you guys can see, I am sitting down and editing this weekend's content for you guys to have it up during the week. I'm just doing a little bit just because I usually edit during the week, but I was a little bit excited about this week's content, so I wanted to get some pictures up, maybe like a short TikTok. So yeah, I'm winding down. I have my little bevy. It's almost gone. I always have a little bevy. This is the sparkling tea and lemonade from Trader Joe's. If you like tea and lemonade, I think you'll like this. I'm not usually a sparkling gal, but this is good. So yeah, I'm just gonna wrap up some light editing, probably watch a little bit of the 3rd episode of The Testaments, which is a sequel of The Handmaid's Tale, and yeah, go to bed. So it's been so nice hanging out with you guys, and stick around for next weekend's vlog, and thank you guys for watching. Bye!